You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Hove.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy's in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
Two League Weezy.
Double up Weezy.
Two League Weezy.
For sure. What's up? How you doing, brother?
Great, man. How you doing?
You up right now? Your Titans won.
I've been up for a while.
Yeah.
Just getting the light now. Been up for a while.
Jeff, how you doing, man?
About
Good,
15
man.
years.
Camera's
always on.
It's always on, bro. You better know it. You better know it,
You
Jeff.
say, how long you been running the city?
Huh? Weezy, what we got up on the show today?
We are handing out the 2017-2018 NFL Awards FSP style, baby.
Most definitely FSP style. It's always FSP style.
Everything.
Most definitely.
Everything
Jeff, we'll
paid
start
for
with
until you're
you.
Okay.
Pay everything paid for.
Everything paid for.
Weezy's
We
up.
zone.
Yeah, right. What was your best of the week, champ?
Bills Mafia.
They kicks it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
broke that drought.
Yeah.
17
Played out
years.
Right as we ended the show last week, I think.
Yeah, no, for
so
sure.
Didn't really get a chance to celebrate
Yeah.
on live air. So
Yeah.
Bills Mafia, best of the week.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. Weezy, what about you?
You know what time it is. Tighten up, baby.
Tighten up.
Tighten up.
Everybody see me in the playoffs except for mine.
I mean, y'all looking good for next year.
Yeah.
You got your quarterback.
Got my quarterback.
My
I
coach
got
still
that jersey
beat me
on the way. Huh?
I coached us to a victory yesterday.
You did? You coached them boys up. You
thought it was
did.
over with.
Yeah. I said it was over with.
Way too
Halftime.
Way
No,
too early.
in
First
my
quarter.
first quarter.
Way too early.
That's
to say it was over with.
That's your business. Man, I tell you what, man. Titans fans, delusional. But
They were calling for the Steelers.
I know for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, Titans fans all the way crazy. My best of the week, man. Isaiah Thomas being back.
Yeah.
I hate rooting for the Cavs. And just watching those games, seeing them play, it took a lot out of me to root for a Cavs victory.
Yeah.
But I got to see this kid get this max contract.
Yeah,
And for him to do that, he has to be successful playing with the Cavs and playing at a high
I
level.
think it's going to happen.
So he needs it, man. He deserves every quarter that he
I think
believes.
he'll get a max, but this is going to be with a team. It's going to be a sorry team.
I say he goes to the New Orleans Pelicans.
Somebody like that.
It's not a sorry team.
It's not a sorry team.
That's
telling you.
what they need.
Yeah, that's what
They
they
gonna trade
need.
what
they
That's what they need.
They're going to trade somebody, though.
If they can
Telling you.
sell them to, wow, we can get to that.
And you know,
that's what they need.
Hey, talk to me. What
Yeah.
about your worst of the week, with Jeff?
Stick with the
Grand opening, grand
grand
close?
opening, grand closing. Huh? They didn't
Yeah.
get a chance to celebrate too
Yeah.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to the Bills.
But you got that,
Grace, we got there.
You got
The stepping stones, you know what I mean?
Tell me.
Learning.
Yeah. If you guys had one wide receiver and one more O-lineman, y'all could have beat Jacksonville.
We could do a lot of teams with one
One
solid
of those.
wide
Yeah,
receiver.
for sure.
Yeah,
I've never had. Ty's never had that. And Ty be somewhere else
I think
playing.
Ty will definitely be somewhere else next year.
Yeah, he's going. I hope he's just in a spot. I hope he goes to Arizona or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
He can prosper for sure. What about you, Weezy? What are your worst of
My
the
worst of the week was the Cleveland Browns, man, did a parade from 0-16.
Me, hey, +1 with that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
show some class.
Yeah. Nah. It was more of a protest, they said.
Yeah, really?
They said, it's like 2,500 people there. And it was a clear message from the fans. Like, they were fed up.
Yeah.
Fed the hell up.
As you should be.
1-31?
That's a lot. It's a lot to ask people to pay their hard-earned money to go see.
Man.
Yeah, people don't realize, as fans, you do got a right to be upset.
Yeah.
Especially if your organization is just showing
Yeah.
time in and time out, they can't get it right.
They just can't get it right. Man.
So can't get a quarterback.
Who don't have a quarterback? Now, they have a quarterback. They don't
No,
have a
they don't.
coach.
Don't.
They don't have a coach.
No.
They don't have an O-line. They left the number one O-lineman in the world. You know when he was looking good.
Yeah, Joe
when they had Joe
Thomas
Thomas.
is
Yeah, for sure.
one of the best offensive linemen in
Yeah.
the league. You know what? We have not gone a show without mentioning the quarterback for Cleveland Browns since I've been.
This is what I'm saying. You brought it up. I wasn't even going there. Cameraman, was I going there?
He going to lose his job next year.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah, not for sure. Yeah, let him go. Poor kid. The damn Browns.
Well, never mind. Anyway, make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. And then also check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. Their latest episode, Hip Hop New Year's Resolutions, is up. Check it out.
I did, for sure, man. Shout out to the guys at the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast, man. A lot of New Year's resolutions, man.
I like one of them.
Yeah, talk about the one you like.
No more collab tapes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we just leave that in 2017.
Because they all throwaways.
Yeah, all of them.
And they're just trying to get a bag.
Yes,
and I get it.
Streaming check.
Yeah,
Streaming check.
and I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's watering down the game.
Absolutely.
I love that, for sure. On the Ladies Room podcast, man, you can check out Rizzo and Anne-Marie to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. Their latest episode, oversharing on social media, is up right now. And you can catch up on past episodes and follow Ladies Room podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies, man. Shout out to Rizzo. She got a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She had a Beyonce video in between that. Shout out to her, man. Yeah, bringing in the new year. New year, new Rizzo. Most definitely. Fresh for Dummies, man. Me and my dog Animal Brown.
I like that.
Yeah, New Year, New Result. Yeah, self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. You can catch our latest issue, the top 10 sneakers of 2017. It's up right now, directly for the culture. You can follow the show IG page at Fresh for Dummies on all of your social media.
I got a pair of red Tobas for sale.
Yeah, they're probably fake as hell.
Nah, and they're not even for a year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Red
That's what they
Tobas?
say. That's what they say about you. Say you walk around with the fakey wakers.
No, ain't nobody said that.
Yeah, that's what they say, man.
Ain't nobody said that. I promise you.
Nah, for real. That's what they
You
say.
better go call Butterball.
Nah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's one person you don't want to call.
Go call Butterball.
You already said you come through bush your head.
That's why they said that for a year.
You can read up on your favorite FSP co-hosts. Purchase your FSP merchandise and catch up on past episodes from other shows on the network and much, much more. Simply search www.realmedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real.
RMG, most definitely. RMG. Yeah, most definitely. Jeff, you up with 10 good wrestling seconds.
All right.
You ready to start the clock?
Absolutely. All right, taking it below service level again. To my real wrestling fans out there, they say I don't do this enough. Chris Jericho wrestled Kenny Omega in New Japan World premiere pay-per-view over the weekend. It was a great match, man. Definitely something you guys need to check out. Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega.
I remember Chris Jericho.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Took it back on him. Kenny Omega, he's one of the best in the world right now.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah, definitely something you
Kenny
need to
Omega.
see.
Yeah, when is Raw 25?
Raw 25 is next Monday.
Next Monday. Remind me, I'm going to watch that.
Yeah, now you can see this match, though. Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah, man. He's the real deal.
What Royal Rumble?
The weekend of the 28th. Yeah.
Royal Rumble. You watch Royal Rumble?
Y'all watch it, y'all. Yeah.
I watch Royal Rumble.
You watching
Hey,
that?
we can check it out.
Yeah, man.
So all the people saying, I don't go below service level enough. I got y'all.
There you
We're
go.
gonna live tweet the Royal Rumble for the FSP. You know
There
what
we
I'm saying?
go.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I got Jay Hogan involved.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on, man. I'm excited. Shout out to the 10 good wrestling seconds, man. Question of the week.
Here we go.
Which epic moment in sports history would have been the best or the worst if social media wasn't around? A, the Malice in the Palace with the Detroit Pistons, Indiana Pacers, Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake, Nipplegate, Super Bowl. Remember that week?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. C, Mike Tyson bites Evander Holyfield's ear. Mike Tyson versus Holyfield 2. And last but not least, Kobe Bryant's 81-point performance against the Toronto Raptors.
That's an easy one. Nipplegate.
Man,
By far.
internet would have exploded. You hear me?
I think it would be Kobe Bryant's 81-point performance, man. Nah, think about it, man. There's nobody since then has even scored 70, except for Devin Booker. Hey! You see what I'm going with that? Yeah, that's my guy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So crowd. I'll be here for the next hour. I'll be here for the rest of the day. No, seriously, I think Nipplegate would be number one.
Easy.
Nipplegate. Malice in the Palace?
Malice in the
was
Palace
a zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like Nipplegate. It's a Super Bowl.
I think
thing on TV.
I think the Mike Tyson one would have just spread like wildfire.
That'd have been crazy.
So many gifts.
Yeah.
Of him just biting his ear off.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, oh man.
Yeah.
But Ron Artest going in the crowd though.
That's crazy. Nelly said you can't top the Super Bowl. Keep your mouth on lock.
That's true. I'll be real. I haven't listened to Justin Timberlake music since then.
I don't bang Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
They got him out.
Yeah, he was
Listen,
done
he
with
turned
me.
his back
Yeah.
on Janet for that.
I
Like,
never listened
it
to
wasn't a
him.
mechanical arm that pulled that
Nah,
TV
that was
out.
you, dog.
No, that was you,
That
dog.
was you. You knew what was going
And
on.
she knew what was going on because it was a pasty on that too.
Yeah.
Listen, we don't.
Yeah. I ain't listened to him since then.
Nah, for sure, I'm banging with that
Yeah.
dude. Now, tweet us with questions during the show.
Y'all is Justin Blake.
Nah, I'm banging with that dude.
Since that day, I've been doing
for the culture.
Yeah.
For the culture.
Really?
Seriously.
You hang with that dude?
Really?
That's you though. That's what you do.
Yeah,
for sure. Chris Brown. Yeah, for sure. That's your boy. Yeah. Have you listened to the 45?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good album.
I heard him straight.
I
still haven't listened to it.
It's a lot of music.
It's a lot to consume.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And he put out 12 more after that thing.
Yeah, 12 yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that boy, man? He trying to get streaming now.
Streaming.
Streaming. Tweet us with questions during the show at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. And more important, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell all the friends about nipple game.
To tell, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
tell the women that wear pasties about that Full Sport Press
2018.
What if he bring out for Super Bowl this year? What if he bring out for Super Bowl this year, Janet Jackson?
Listen,
yeah,
you know
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson can't even go to the game.
Really?
You understand me?
It was an accident, dude.
No, it wasn't no accident. No, he went and pulled that out.
Yeah.
He pulled that out.
That was a conversation.
Yeah.
She was weak.
Yeah.
She's
always
weak.
She put it down.
The rest of the
Bang Dupree.
He's back.
Yeah. We all got hope.
Hey, nah, for sure.
Hey,
man, hey.
Protect your house, man, Dupree. Protect your house. I'm just saying, you got it back. Got to hold it down.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait.
I always think I'm on some crazy shit.
Yeah, man.
After saying, wait, he's talking
to protect the house.
The Under Armour commercial?
Yeah. Click, clack. You must protect this house. The revolution, man, will be podcasting. Before we start the first half, man, you got poll question for the people.
I do. The poll question this week is, which available NFL job is the most attractive?
Yeah.
New York Giants, Arizona Cardinals, Indianapolis Colts, Detroit Lions.
All right. So let's go offense, defense, starting with the Giants.
Okay.
The most complete team on offense and defense. What do you say?
Yeah.
Except for a running back. Big ass hole in running back.
Man.
They haven't had a good running back since Tiki.
Yeah.
Brandon Jacobs.
Nah.
They had Brandon Jacobs.
Brandon Jacobs was
Super Bowl.
That was more my Bradshaw. Let's be real.
Nah. Hell nah. He did no first down.
Tiki.
Indianapolis Colts. Got a bum at quarterback. T.Y. is gone at the end of this year.
Jacoby might be something. Even if Andrew Luck doesn't even come back, Jacoby might.
I think the Colts is the worst.
The most attractive job is the Detroit Lions. They got the best quarterback.
And they got a solid wide receiver core.
They don't have any defense. They got they got a DB. That was first team All Pro.
Yeah, got a solid wide receiver core and a decent
defense.
Cardinals running game.
Yeah. My boy. He pisses me off. What's his name?
Theo Red?
No, what's the cool? Come on, Theo Red. Nah, the kid. God dog it. He went to what's that starting running back, man? I used to get the kid, not that job at best, but the kid after him. What's the kid that they have now, man?
They already.
Nah, man. They got another.
They're ready. I don't think he had rushed for 100 yards ever.
No, Matthew Stafford hasn't had a 100-yard rush in almost 2 seasons.
Who is it? He got paid.
No, he got paid.
No, for sure.
He got paid.
Man, dude. Amir Abdullah.
Okay.
Yeah. Amir Abdullah. That's my guy.
Yeah, that's your guy.
Man, dude. He can't stay. He let me down.
Yeah.
My running backs let me down. My quarterbacks don't. Y'all ready to get started the first half?
Please.
Let's go.
The first half is underway.
First half, man. Hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week. Before we start, I'm Jay Hope.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
Weezy. What's cracking?
Weezy.
Why you gonna look at me like that, man?
It's your turn to talk, man.
I said my part.
For sure. Let's kick things off with the NFL, man.
Goodness.
NFL Wildcard Weekend breakdown, man. Titans versus Chiefs. Weezy, you got the floor, man. How you feel, man?
I feel good about it. It was okay. Happy we won, but a lot of things we got to fix.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have won that game. We wouldn't have won that game if Travis Kelce wouldn't have got hurt. We stopped running the ball with Derrick Henry when we needed to. Start going 5 wide. I don't know why we did that.
Mm-hmm.
And we only have 5 wide receivers that can catch the ball.
Sure don't.
We just gotta fix some things.
Yeah.
Go to New England and battle with them.
Battle. It's gonna be a battle for sure. It's gonna be a battle. Yeah. For the Chiefs though, man, it's heartbreaking for them, man. Those boys, what, 1-7?
Andy Reid can't be the coach next year.
Oh yeah, no, he could be. They need a quarterback.
He can't be the coach next
year. Yeah, he would be. Yeah.
It wasn't.
It's Travis Kelce.
Travis
Kelce was
a
going
big
out.
loss, but
He's the best tight end in the world.
I don't know about that.
Arguably, yeah.
Arguably.
His season, his stats.
He was the most important to that squad.
Yeah.
Arguably.
Because Kareem Hunt,
I don't think he's better.
leads leading rusher.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill can give you nothing.
They didn't even show up.
Yeah.
I ain't even see them guys.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. But you look at that, they were up 18 points and then it just vanished.
That play before halftime, where the Titans got that field goal off that fumble that they got called back, that was big. Those 3 points were huge.
Yeah.
That's the game right there.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's the game. If you think about what y'all did in the second half, if you take those 3 points away, you don't win the game still.
No, we didn't. The reason why, the reason why it gets close next was because we went for 2 twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still. So the overtime.
Slow math.
No. What he's saying is we'll get the points. We don't win the game. That's not true.
The thing, here's the thing. Travis Kelce said that he was killing y'all in the first half.
Yeah. Was.
And the Chiefs stopped, and you guys stopped giving the ball to Derrick Henry, and they didn't want to tackle him.
Ooh. Nah.
They did not
I
want to
don't
tackle
blame
him.
him, though. I don't blame him. That's, man, that's...
So, how you feel about your chances going into Foxborough?
New England's a 13-point favorite.
Already?
Yeah. That's
an early one, though.
It'll get down to 12 and a half.
I think it might go up. I think it might go jump on New England. I think it'll go up.
Yeah, for sure. And again, you picked this on your shout out to you, man. Yeah.
You with me, you win.
There we go.
Shout out to
there
Wiz.
you go, man.
2-0.
Let's move on to the Falcons versus the Rams, man. Their first playoff game since going a 28-3 lead to the Patriots Super Bowl 51. Falcons jumped out to a 13-0 lead and held it for sure, 26-13 in LA. Was this too early for the Rams to have a home game? Yeah.
It showed.
It showed.
They could, even coaching, it showed.
Oh, yeah, he got out coached.
You know what I'm saying? He couldn't adjust. There was no plan B.
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins was out there being Sammy Watkins,
for sure.
dropping a lot of passes.
That's what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does.
For sure. Bless you, my brother.
It was. Honestly, that was the hardest game to watch. To
That
me.
was tough.
Even though
it was an ugly game.
it was an ugly game.
Yeah.
It's experience.
Yeah.
Life experience.
But the Rams showed that gaping hole, which as far as their weakness throughout the whole season, is ability to stop the run. They can't stop the run. They were killing them, man. So,
and they stopped going to the horse.
And once they figured it out, things got ugly fast.
They stopped going to Todd Gurley.
Yeah. That's the problem. They want to pass the ball a little too much, and I think McVay, he'll figure that out as he becomes a little bit more seasoned. Yeah. Is that you have a beast like that, give him the ball. Give him the damn ball.
Give him the ball.
Give him the damn ball, man. Let's see here. Let's move on to the Bills. Oh, and with LA's loss, Atlanta basically won the playoff lottery because they get to play Philly. Yeah. So
don't sleep on Philly.
Don't sleep on Philly.
Don't sleep on Philly. Philly got a top 5 defense now. Don't sleep on Philly.
They got Nick Foles back there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, don't sleep on Philly.
It should be the playoff lottery. How about that?
I
say Philly beat them.
I ain't betting. No. Yeah. Bills Jags. Jeff, you got it.
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it.
I'm not gonna be like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be like that. Not so loser. This team was not supposed to make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
We made the playoffs.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Would you rather get a better draft pick than not go to the playoffs?
That's the thing. We got one extra week of practice. That's all we got.
Yeah.
And lost out on potentially another,
spot.
Yeah, another QB.
You can still get a QB though at 14, 15.
Maybe.
I'm telling you,
if it falls that way.
You want Lamar Jackson?
I would love Lamar Jackson.
Or Baker Mayfield?
I would love Lamar Jackson.
Baker won't be there.
I would love Lamar Jackson.
Baker be there at 14.
Baker be gone in that top 10.
Hype train gonna get him.
Hype train. People love Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. But look out for you from Oklahoma State. What's his name?
Which the quarterback. Yeah. What's it?
I forgot his name. He'll be there.
He'll be there.
Well, again, we played against one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in the league.
Yeah, that's the thing. Feel good about that, man.
Yeah.
Or do you go pay Kirk Cousins? Try to get Kirk Cousins?
No, I don't want him on my team.
Really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Kirk Cousins?
He hates him. Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph.
Kirk Cousins ain't my kind of guy, brother.
Yeah.
He's just not.
Sam Bradford?
He's gonna be available.
Mm-hmm. Teddy Two Gloves will be available.
If Teddy's available,
Teddy gonna stay with that.
One of them got to go.
Yeah.
One of the 3 got to go.
Case Keenum.
One of the 3 got to go.
We'll talk about Case in the second half. Tell
But
me.
one of the three got to go.
Case, man.
And
Case
somebody's
is-
going to overpay Case. Somebody's going to overpay for Sam Bradford again.
As usual.
Yeah.
As usual. Panthers, Saints. Now, this game is actually going on as we record the show. The Saints are 14-3 last time we checked.
Yeah. That's how much.
I had the Saints winning this. Saints are just tough to beat, man.
At home,
At
for
home,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with Cam, with no wide receivers, with them not giving Christian McCaffrey the ball enough, they'll never give him the ball. I don't understand that.
I'm not really against that.
Really?
I don't-
You don't think
It's a specialty.
he is though?
Special.
But at least give him touches though, just.
Yeah. Talent, man.
Yeah, but
Ain't the same.
Yeah,
You-
shit.
you
When he
need-
played, he got DP, shot the DP, got him all the way to the down. When they played him, he killed. Against NFL talent, for sure. Yeah.
Let's see.
All right.
All right. National championship game, man.
Oh, that we talking about.
Oh,
Bama versus Georgia.
I think we all picked this one. Didn't
Yeah, not for sure. It's an all SEC clash, man. This got a former assistant, Kirby,
we? Yeah, as always, right?
unseat his former boss yet again. Will Kirby be the first one to successfully do that?
I think so.
Woo!
I think so.
Why, Weezy?
Well, Virginia's going out. They're
Mhm.
linebacker. I think Georgia's going to be running the ball more than what people think they're going to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the quarterback from Georgia is a freshman anymore.
No, he's not.
He's going to make some plays.
That's true. He's going to have to make some plays.
He's going to make some plays, and he will.
Mhm.
Their run game is going to be taken away.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And I think Georgia's defense is better than what people think.
Yeah.
They just ran up against Oklahoma, which had the best offense in the nation.
Yeah.
Here's what I think with that. I think Georgia showed every trick they had to beat Baker Mayfield. Alabama didn't have to do much to beat Clemson.
Yeah, but they're
It's hard
not.
to say that, you know what I'm saying? But they still have things that they still have weapons they didn't even have to deploy against Clemson, and Georgia didn't know how to defend against it.
They put out their whole
They
bag.
put everything they had to do
Yeah.
against Oklahoma.
Yeah, but they just ran the football. That's what they do.
Who's that, Georgia?
Yeah.
Yes, I get what you're saying. Like, they got the two-headed
There's no
monster with
secret.
Sonny Michel and Nick Chubb. But you
Okay.
also have to think, too, the good thing for Georgia, Nick Saban didn't get a full 8 days to do this. He got 7.
I respect that.
And he was so mad that he didn't get that extra day.
Yeah.
He was in interviews saying, it just doesn't make any sense. We should play this game on Wednesday, not Monday. You're not letting the kids, air quote, get enough rest. No. He needed one more and an extra
He
day.
wanted that extra day.
An extra day of film so he can put together a plan to beat the hell out of Kirby Smart in Georgia.
He probably hadn't slept at all.
And he's not that good after the second game. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First game, you cannot beat Nick Saban. That first playoff game, he's not losing that game.
I think Jalen Hurts will make one or two plays that might win the game for Alabama. Because 1 or 2 plays.
Whatever weakness you have in that time period, Nick Saban gonna figure it
He's
out.
going to find it.
And
He's going to find it.
Nick Saban is 11-0 when playing against assistant. So
Somebody got to be.
Yeah.
Somebody.
4-1 in previous 5 games at the SEC meetings, but we'll see.
Hey, did y'all know unicorns get tired?
I had no clue.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
After scoring just 2 points in the second half loss to the Washington Wizards on Wednesday, Kristaps Porzingis admitted to being fatigued. The New York Knicks forward admitted that the mental toll of being under the microscope every game was getting to him, and also playing back-to-backs didn't help.
Yeah.
Y'all rethinking this unicorn
I
status.
told you he from across the water. And y'all
Chill.
went hard on me about that.
The
We went hard on
world,
the statement.
yeah, the statement, the world went hard. This is the thing. All right, so we talked about this in the group chat. I said the immediate thought was like, nah, man, it ain't a big deal. But when they got rid of Melo, you got to take this seat, right? And the question was Porzingis ready to go?
Right.
Ready to be the face of the franchise, one of the world's biggest markets, ready to lead this team.
Right.
And when we talked about it early, Jeff, it was, averaging 30, shooting 50 from the field.
What was Jeff saying?
He was like, you were saying the same thing that you're saying about Joel Embiid, and he's still not playing too. So, yeah, you just said he's going to get hurt. I mean, this is the thing with Kristaps Porzingis. There's no reason for him to say this, and he said he missed 10 games, Jeff. He's missed 10 games. There's no reason for you to say that you're tired. I'm just so tired. It's stupid. It's idiotic. It's one of the most. It's one of those things that can turn you against. If Chris Dunn said that for my Bulls, he goes out and says that, I'm looking at him different. And again, I'm looking at Kristaps Porzingis different.
Yeah, he asked for Tim Hardaway. He wanted Tim Hardaway back. I mean, it's a learning thing. He just used to. He hasn't. No matter what you say about Melo, he handled that spotlight well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because Melo he never got any positive feedback.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter how good Melo played, there's always something negative said about him. So he handled that well in New York.
Yeah.
Now Porzingis is starting to feel what it was to be Melo.
Yeah, no.
He's using his leverage. He's using all his leverage. He can cry about being tired and stuff, and they let him rest.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to rest. He's 22 years old.
No, I understand. He don't need to rest. I'm just saying he can get away with it.
Yeah.
Melo couldn't get away with it.
Yeah.
Melo couldn't say he was tired.
Well, it's what he does on those random Tuesday nights when he just misses the game because of knee soreness.
Yeah,
like
Joel
that.
Embiid too. Don't
Well,
throw the zinger under the bus.
like
If you're not gonna
any
throw the process under the bus, I ain't gonna let you do that.
I don't like any of them complaining about back-to-backs, though.
Yeah, no, you
That's
should. No,
bullshit.
that's tough to do. It's tough to do.
So that's just part of it. You make $20 million a year.
Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with the money.
Let's take the money out of it.
Let's take the money out of it. It's a human being playing back to backs in a high intensity basketball game. It's hard to do
every day.
Yeah, no, we go to work every day. I get that.
I don't complain about it.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, Will Chamberlain at 25 played a season in the NBA where he played every single minute of every single game except one.
Yeah.
So in turn, Kristaps Porzingis.
Different game.
No, it's still basketball.
Different game.
The same amount of timeouts. Probably less accommodations. When you say,
play the low top Converse.
Man, training crazier.
No, different game.
No,
game was
dude,
way more physical than what it is. No,
the game is way more physical now
I think so.
than when Wilt Chamberlain played.
I do. I really think the game is way more
Get the
physical.
hell outta
People
here.
way more athletic.
People are way more athletic. Say that.
Quicker.
No, man.
The game is more physical too.
No.
Not physical, athletic, quicker. Yeah, I agree with all that.
Yeah.
I don't know about more
No.
physical. I don't know.
But this is the thing with
you can
Kristaps.
tackle people back then.
Yeah, you shouldn't have hell could. And you could call him
Wow.
you could call him the N-word too right on top of that. So mental. You going in the spots with bananas and shit being thrown at you. You got to go through a lot. This is the thing what Kristaps shouldn't have did. That's the truth, Jeff.
I know
Listen.
it is. So I'm laughing.
He should have played in them damn lobbying European championships. That's what did
His
it.
dad's body.
Playing, yeah. He hit a rookie wall. I mean, hit the wall in a damn, what are we at, 40 games, man. You take away those games, you get a little break in between that. He did that for the wrong reasons. And I get it. A lot of the overseas players have to go and represent their country, just like most of us do if we're over here playing in the NBA. But come on, man.
He's adjusted. And so I'm not as hard on him as most people is with that statement.
Shit.
Well,
with that statement.
With that statement.
Right, I got you.
But I just wanted to say, like, I didn't know unicorns get tired.
That's true. That's true.
Didn't know.
And, you know, I'm looking at him different.
Okay.
I got to look. The microscope is on his ass.
Yeah.
For sure. But let's talk about the NFL, fellas.
Sure.
The list of 15 modern era finalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame class features 5 players who are finalists for the first time. Steve Hutchinson, Ray Lewis, Randy Moss, Brian Urlacher, Everson Walls in his 20th year of eligibility. And the rest of the modern era finalists include Tony Vaselli, Isaac Bruce, Brian Dawkins, Alan Faneca, Joe Jacoby, Edgerrin James, Ty Law, John Lynch, Kevin Mawai, Weezy's boy, and Terrell Owens. Can we put together a group of 8 out of those?
Hot take.
7.
Yeah.
7. We'll say 7. Go ahead. Hot take.
That's a shoe-in?
Ray Lewis is shooting.
Yeah.
Kevin Mawai's a shoe-in.
No.
Watch.
Kevin Mawai won't make it.
Ooh, crazy.
Not this year. What do you want? Let's do it.
Randy Moss is a shoe-in.
Yeah, those are 2. It's only 2 shoe-ins. Ray and Randy.
You know what?
T.O.
I don't think T.O. and Randy Moss get in this year. They both set them out.
Why?
T.O.'s numbers are better than Randy Moss's, and he didn't get in this year.
That was my hot take. Is that T.O. gets in this year.
Yeah, I don't think both of them. I think they both set out one more year. John Lynch, lock.
Brian Dawkins might get in.
Brian Dawkins, in. For sure.
This year.
For sure. Brian Dawkins, he's been.
You can't put both of them in this year.
Brian Dawkins and Urlacher?
Yeah.
No, they're both. Yeah,
No, listen, Randy Moss is in this year.
No.
I promise you.
The only thing that helps him out is that he's on ESPN and some of those guys vote.
You know, I'm a bigger Randy Moss fan. He doing a whole lot better than what I think he was on ESPN.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He does
a really good job.
Tony Romo's good
Tony
Romo's
true.
Put out the subject.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, Kevin Mawai's not making it. But not this year. No, not this year. He'll make it.
So we got
Ty Law will make it. Edgerrin James might make it.
No.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
Edgerrin James doesn't make it at all.
No, Edgerrin James makes it.
No.
Yeah, whatever you want to bet. We're gonna kill.
What's the cap? We got cap.
Within the next 7 years.
That's too long.
5.
3.
Nah, I can't do 3.
Edgerrin James is short end of the stick on this belt.
Nah, for sure. He's making it. I'm telling you, if Terrell Davis makes it, he makes
Terrell
it.
Davis got 2 championships.
I know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, for sure.
Edgerrin James have a Super Bowl?
Yeah. He played in one. Did they?
He ain't got a Super Bowl.
Nah, he didn't win. He didn't win.
But they gave him a ring.
That's what it was. Sure did. He deserved
everything he did with the team.
Yeah, no, for sure. He deserved it.
So we got Ray.
We got Ray. Urlacher. Brandon
Moss.
Moss might. So T.O.'s not gonna make it again.
I got T.O.
T.O.'s numbers are better than Moss. Y'all know that, right?
I got T.O. I got T.O.
I think T.O. and Moss get in.
I saw T.O. He's on MTV crying and shit again, man. So I don't know. He's on something. The world's race.
Nah, never mind.
Yeah.
Speaking of crying on the court.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk about Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is getting his jersey retired next month, but says he's not interested in sharing his evening with former Celtic guard Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah's been out this season. He's actually just coming back and pushed his highlight film back for the Celtics to later on this in February.
Right.
Pierce mentioned not wanting to see IT's highlights after all the years he's put in as being a Celtic. Fair foul.
I think it's fair. I think it's fair. I think it's a little foul to say at the same time, though. It's not. I mean, listen. He'll have one moment.
Show some class.
For sure. He'll have one moment.
Yeah.
It'll be at the end of the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll put the highlights of Isaiah Thomas on, and it'll be over with before. It's not even 2 minutes.
It's not cool. You need that whole night to itself. He put in years of that team.
He
the
did.
Whole night to itself.
I get it, but that's just a little self-absorbed right there. It's just a
I would
little
do the same
self-absorbed.
thing.
And I know, because you're self-absorbed. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I need my own space.
Yeah.
For sure, I agree.
But that's not. Yeah. Come on, man.
No, for sure. Yeah, but now he went from 6-man to starter, man. Like, Isaiah Thomas, he was the heartbeat of the city for 2 years.
He deserves his spotlight too.
Yeah.
But not right now. You can't get it on Paul Pierce. And I'm sure if Isaiah Thomas had something to say, he's like, nah, I don't want to do that. Yeah. I'm sure he would.
The 15 years that Paul Pierce put in for the Celtics, I agree with that.
You don't get your jersey retired once.
I agree.
You know,
and what is he, number 1, number 2, all-time lead scorer in Celtics history?
Man, you don't want to do that.
Like, but
they would do that to Kobe.
There's no way. He brought 5.
They would do that.
He brought 5 of them things to the.
Now,
to the
Paul
stage.
Pierce, consider Paul Pierce in the light, and he talks about it every time he gets a chance on ESPN. I wouldn't do that.
Paul Pierce, yeah.
The Celtics have room to honor them both. This is the thing. They've already set up for the date. Just so happened it'll be they even did Jay Crowder. They had between a timeout, they put Jay Crowder's best moments on the damn Jumbotron.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's the same thing. just get over yourself, Paul Pierce. Get over your damn self. Keep it enough.
You'd be hot about that if that was somebody.
And I get that.
If that was Isaiah Thomas night, and Paul Pierce. You'd be hot about that.
We about to have 2 hot.
I'm telling you.
If Isaiah Thomas get his number jersey, retired or whatever, and Paul Pierce had a night where he want to get remembered, you'd be hot about that.
I just think that it's not that big of a deal. That's what I'm saying.
That's not true. That man played. That's his career.
No, this is what I'm saying. Out of a 48-minute basketball game, there will be a 3-minute.
I don't give a damn how long the basketball game is, Jay. He gets that day belongs to him. That night belongs to him.
It just happened that Isaiah Thomas coming back from injury. He didn't play the game he should have played in against the Celtics.
Yeah, he should have played that first game.
When they should have played him that game. He could have did it. It all could have been avoided.
Could have been avoided.
Yeah,
but it wasn't.
That's talent.
You got to share that night. Share that night, P. Pierce.
You monkey for that. You monkey.
Let's keep it in the NBA, man. Former Texas hoop star Kevin Durant donated $3 million to the Longhorns basketball program and the Center for Sports Leadership and Innovation. Durant's gift is the largest by a former Texas basketball player in school history. In honor of the contribution, which is $2.5, will go to the Texas basketball program. The main entrance of the Cooley Pavilion will be named the Kevin Durant Texas Basketball Center. In addition to the men's basketball facility, will be named the Kevin Durant's basketball facility for men. This is a big deal considering Durant only spent 1 year in Austin.
Monkeys.
Yeah, he was there about 8 months.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where you have the money to do it, and that will live as long as his name will be around. Then somebody will come by with a little more money and knock his name right out of there.
So?
Yeah, for sure. I'm telling you, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you want it, you want it bad.
Look at Hillsboro's gym, right? Tomorrow, if I put up together $1 million,
easy,
and it says Ed Hesse on that gym right there, if I want that thing to say J-Hove, we can get that. Easy. And you mean to tell me, I'm sure Ed Hesse, if Ed Hesse is still alive, shout to Ed Hesse, he says to himself, man, I didn't think anybody could ever take my name out. I only gave $400,000. What if I gave $1 million? Ed Hesse's name would be off that damn gym.
You gotta give it the gym.
Yeah.
If Ed Hesse was an NBA player, that's not true.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. There'll be Wakatima Jenkins that would be the best basketball player in the world, got a $105 million contract. And he said, I'm gonna give $10 million to the Texas Longhorn facility.
You know what they do? They'll give you the court.
Yeah,
and
we'll give you the
they'll
court.
keep the gym,
the
name.
You need the damn court.
You know what I mean?
What if Wakatima Jenkins says? Right. What if Wakatima Jenkins said? I want. You remember X? X said, "No, I want my name right here."
Yeah. He fought for that.
Yeah. What happened?
He won.
He won. I'm telling you, man, money crazy.
It's
That gift is already funded. Like, this is what they do. They give all the money for the men, women locker room, practice courts, installation of graphics in the men, practice arenas. You know what that is? You know what they're trying to do? Recruiting.
Is this just a Texas gym? Is this like Texas University or just a center? I'm shut up about that.
All right, man.
Cause y'all acting like there's nothing. That's what y'all acting like.
I'm sorry, man. One more. Let's keep it in there. One more time.
Y'all acting like there's nothing.
He said it like Rose Fall.
No, man.
No, y'all said it. That's how y'all acting like it's nothing.
Keep it in the NBA.
Oh, like somebody gets somebody like it's severe. That's what
He said like it was Rose Park.
Yeah.
Oh man,
let's keep it in the NBA.
Let's keep it. My bad. Keep it in the NBA.
Yeah.
Former NBA player Steven Jackson recently told TMZ that he smoked marijuana his entire career.
Mm-hmm.
It
looks like it.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh my goodness. He also feels the NBA should lift their ban on the controlled substance at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He said he never played high, and that no player could play in the NBA high.
Shit. I've seen a
couple that probably had for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he says he would smoke after the game to break him down.
Mm-hmm.
Why? First of all,
why is that important?
Well, you know why it's important.
It's
marijuana is becoming big business.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Like, look at what Mike Tyson is doing. Did y'all see about that?
Yeah, you got a whole damn acre. 40 acres?
40 acres for medicinal marijuana research.
Yeah.
Research. So this is big business. So then players are saying it's helping them recover faster. It's helping with CTE, things like that. Mm-hmm. So I get it, but I don't know if Steven Jackson's the guy.
Come on, Stack. Stack, you on the jump every day. You gotta shut up, man. Keep your money, man.
I'm pretty sure.
You on TV once or twice a week. You jeopardizing that ESPN spot saying shit like that.
That was my question. Is like, so did he come? Is he coming to work tomorrow to a random?
Coming too hot.
To a random drug
coming
test.
Coming too hot. He didn't fail one drug test when he played in the NBA, dude. How do you say you smoked weed your entire career and you didn't fail one drug test to the point where you were suspended?
But it's always that one day. All right, they test me this week. You got to pass this week.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it makes it look as if the NBA don't know what the hell they're doing under a previous
regime.
Yeah, regime with David Stern.
David Stern
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just makes them look bad, and in turn, now you are working with ESPN, owned by Disney. So you seeing, you smoked your entire NBA career. What makes you think that you're not smoking today?
Right now. So does he have a random drug test tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Before we start with halftime, let's talk about another random drug test. Dwayne Bowe, man. Remember former Kansas City Chiefs and Cleveland Browns wide receiver Dwayne Bowe?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a while since I heard his name.
Play LSU.
Yeah, for sure. He's been out of the league since 2015. He spent, spent his first 8 seasons with the Kansas City Chiefs. Ended up with the Cleveland Browns, signed a 2-year deal there, and only lasted 1 season because they didn't have anybody throwing the ball.
He ain't spent his money on studio time.
So, spoiler alert, the 31-year
you got studio time for you.
The 31-year-old wide receiver hasn't officially retired from the NFL, despite not being on the roster since 2015. But it didn't seem to bother him, considering he's a rapper now.
Hey.
So he says he's the king of Supreme.
Oh no.
Donned a Supreme Jason mask. Bowe's career earning equaled up to $54 million before Texas. Can he make a successful run?
I hope not.
As a rapper?
What's his rap name?
His name is Money Bowe. Yeah.
Has he released anything on SoundCloud?
It's some stuff out there.
It's a Money Bowe out there.
Yeah, it's a Money Bowe out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check him out tonight on the way home.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Money Bowe.
Yeah. He's a full-time hip-hop artist now, makes it clear. He's spitting a couple of rhymes, and he's very high in the Smoking a lot of weed.
Smoking weed in
Yeah, for sure. He looks like 2 Chainz.
I was just about to say.
Dre's,
He had
dreads in the league.
Well, braids in the league.
Yeah.
So yeah. Wow.
Looks like 2 Chainz. Money Bo.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
Can he be successful? Though that second act, it's tough.
It's hard for music to be the second act.
Just period.
Yeah.
The second act is tough, man.
Moneyball.
But to be Money Bo, yeah, and can't. I before I even actually listen to the music.
You listen to it?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
He looked like 2 Chainz.
He can rap a little bit though.
I'm not surprised.
He can rap a little bit.
I'm not surprised.
He can rap a little
The
bit.
King of Supreme though.
But he's the King of Supreme. With the Supreme
That's
mask.
gotta go, dog.
Come on, Money Bo.
Let's go.
Help us out, Money
Would you
Bo.
go see him?
I would never go see Money Bo. No, we gotta worry about
You
that.
will go see Moneyball at Basement East?
Nah.
Basement East, you
Shout
go
out to Basement East. Nah.
Basement
Hell no. Money Bo. Can we get started with halftime, fellas?
Do Gangsta Girls.
Definitely doing the gangster. Let's get the hell out of here.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening. I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. We're going to jump right into it, man. So much football has been going on, professional-wise, college-wise. Let's start with the NFL. Man, first of all, Tennessee Titans. Super Mariota. And this is what I want for you Titans fans. Shut up. Shut up talking about your quarterback. He is your quarterback. He is your guy. He is the guy of the future that could possibly lead you guys to a Super Bowl. Think about this. You could still have Jake Locker. You still could have crying ass Vince Young. I think that's the issue with the state of Tennessee fan base as a whole. If you go from the Titans to the Tennessee Vols, you guys don't know how to enjoy a win. Now, the Rams-Falcons game, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't surprised. I felt like the Falcons probably could come out and control the ball like they did. The Rams, a young team, haven't been in the playoffs. Saints, Panthers, who's going to win? I'm going with the Saints. The Saints are going to pull the hat trick on the Panthers. I think the Saints are probably one of the more complete teams. And when I say that, not that offense is this much better than defense or defense is that much better than offense, I would say that they're even, and that makes them scary with Ingram and Kamara in the backfield. Bills, Jacksonville, man, I know y'all going to think I'm crazy, but Tonyo, I'm going with the Bills. Going with the Bills, man. Shady seems to be ready to go. I think Tyrod's going to have a big game. If they're able to protect Tyrod, I think that they can beat Jacksonville. Jacksonville hasn't been in the playoffs either. We're moving on to the national title game. Nick Saban versus Kirby Smart. Georgia Bulldogs versus the Alabama Crimson Tide. Student versus teacher. Who's going to win? You guys know I'm a Georgia fan. I'm going to take Georgia. But I'm going to preface my statement with this. It is tough to beat Big Brother. So I'm taking my fan hat off. I'm putting my coach hat on right now as we speak. My coach hat says Alabama's going to win. But my fan hat wants Georgia to win, of course. Bum of the week, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of upset with the NFL as a whole with this whole John Gruden thing. Let's do our research just a little bit better. He didn't win one at Oakland last time. He lost. Got out of there. Now, he inherited a Tony Dungy team at Tampa Bay where he did get one. That wasn't his team. Let's be honest, guys. Let's call a spade a spade. Now, do I think he's a very good coach? Yes. Is he good with quarterbacks? Yes. But the prowess that he gets, you would think that he's Belichick. He's getting a lot of hype, man. It's like waiting on Mercedes album to come out on No Limit. That's what he's like to me. Maybe that's just me. He's the bum of the week if you ask me. I don't get it. Maybe more so the NFL. But hey, I am the coach. Coach Brown it is. Rue, and I'm gone.
And that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First thing he talked about, Tennessee Titans fans, man. Full staff right now, seeing flags, going crazy. seen fans feeling as if, they have a chance for a Super Bowl. I heard Super Bowl talk.
So what you want us to do? You want us to be like, oh, okay, that's all right, we're going to lose.
Just be happy. Just play week to week. Just play week to week. I mean, it didn't get me anywhere, but I'm saying play week to week.
Now, you can't tell a fan that the team is in the playoffs the first time in 9 years and then not have the confidence that we can go all the way.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. You have to be rational.
Be a fan.
You have to be rational.
You have to be a fan.
You have to be rational. When you have to be rational.
I'm a Bills fan, dog. I've been rational my whole life.
That's what I'm saying.
It's rough over here.
It's hard to be rational, though, but you have to be rational and think that the team in front of you is a better team.
Yeah,
but I understand what we just saying, though. It's hard for you just to say they can beat, or they can beat my team.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people aren't like Kevin Durant. Don't want to side with people who beat you. You know what I'm saying? You want to beat the person that beat you.
Yeah, LeBron James.
You know what I mean?
LeBron doesn't do that.
No, LeBron James went back.
Kevin Durant.
He got a whole bunch of help, though.
It's supposed to get the help. Look at help.
No, he asked him to come.
You can jump against them.
He asked him to
I don't
come.
believe he called Kevin Love and said, let's come play with me.
No, he asked Kevin Love to come play. For sure.
No, he did.
No, for sure. He had a chance. For sure.
Kevin Love's having a career.
Yeah, because he's second option. It's good being the second option.
Option.
Yeah, for sure, man. He can play, man. For sure. He's a really good player.
He is. Kevin Love guy.
Yeah, John Gruden, man. Does he deserve $100 million?
I don't know where that
Somebody
came
cue
from.
up the old guy, the old preacher guy singing the hell now. So.
Hell to the no.
Yeah. This will be playing right now.
You will.
He posted a decade.
This is the thing with Gruden. Of course, he's not worth $100 million. It has to be a person or a coach that has proved to be a perennial, like, postseason beast. So in turn, you're playing 5-6 championships. You won 5 or 6 championships. You're contending every year.
Yeah.
Saban, Pop, Belichick. That's it. Nobody else deserves $100 million.
But the $100 million, that gets people going crazy. They get $100 million, but that $100 million is not really.
You get 3 years out of
Yeah.
this time.
Y'all think so?
To make it worth it, he has to win next year.
Yes.
Or the year after that. He has to win right now.
His window's very small.
Well, because he don't have he don't have a young team. How he got?
Well, he got
Carl. He got young
player,
team.
but that roster is built. I know what you said.
That roster's not.
For 3
Crabtree's
years.
not young.
Yeah. Crabtree's not.
Reggie Nelson's not young.
Yeah. Nah, he won't be that next year. But you got Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack's not young.
Yeah, but
They're
he's in
young
the prime of his career.
But they're built to win right now.
They are built to win.
Yeah. In order for that money to be worth it.
I just don't think he's done enough to get
And then on the other hand, on the other hand, that money is going to be paid back within the next year or two because they're going to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Las Vegas is full. They're going to sell that.
It's never about the money.
No.
Yeah. It's just about
the number
They had to give him a big number
to get him there.
Get him out of
that damn booth.
How much is ESPN paying him?
I think he was getting 8 there, 7.5.
He was getting a nice
7.5.
pay.
I would love that.
Yeah, I mean, no stress.
It'd be like that.
He did it for so long.
Yeah, he'd be right back.
Yeah, he'll be ready. You ready to start the second half, fellas?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The second half is underway.
Second half, man. 2017-2018 NFL regular season award show. FSP style, Weezy. Before we start, I'm J Ho.
It's your boy Big Joe.
I'm Weezy. 2 week Weezy.
Where can they catch you at, Weezy, on social media?
They can catch me at. Let me see where they catch me at.
Cheat sheet.
They catch me at FSP_Weezy on IG.
For sure. Most definitely. Change your avatar on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Good man. Good man. No interviews with that other. What about you,
That
Jay?
ain't true. That's
Why?
not true.
Jay's laid for across all social media
Sure.
platforms.
Yeah,
You know
man.
that.
Most definitely. I mean,
Talk.
it's you know,
I'm just saying, you don't know that.
it's levels though.
That's true.
Yeah.
It all counts.
Yeah, you're right.
It all
Right.
counts.
I'm J Ho everywhere, man.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's getting full.
The kingdom.
No.
Nah, the wait list to get in there.
Nah. Woo. And an often frustrating and injury-riddled 2017 NFL season, Jeff, we were still blessed with great players and great players. Who did we lose? We lost Deshaun Watson,
Yes.
J.J. Watt,
Yes.
David Johnson, Eric Berry. Yeah, for sure. Odell Beckham. Yeah, for sure. So Aaron Rodgers.
The entire Giants wide receiver core.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. But after every NFL season, there's a bevy of awards that are given out to the league's best players. Throughout the season, talk about whom they would place in respective categories. On this episode, we compare our predictions from awards from week 1 of the NFL NFL season, which was show 186 to today, and also give our opinion on which player should win each major award. Let's start off with the Offensive Player of the Year. My prediction on show 186 was Le'Veon Bell. What about you, Jeff?
I had David Johnson.
Yeah, David Johnson. Injuries got you. Yeah. Weezy, what's happening?
What's going on?
How you doing, man? Do you remember your person for show 186?
Probably not.
Yeah.
But I got a new one.
Yeah.
I got a new one.
You got a new one, though, for sure. You know, luckily, we got a crack staff that wrote down your players.
Shout out to the staff.
Yeah, for sure. But you literally, you know what? I ain't gonna go there. You know, I'm gonna let it go. Yeah. 2018, New Year. Cameras always on.
Cameras always on.
For sure.
Keeping up under the bus.
Nah. I mean, nah. You threw yourself under the bus, Jim. Yeah. So, Jeff, who was Weezy's offensive player of the year?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
He fell into the hype.
Yeah.
A week one.
That was almost right, though.
No, it's not. No way.
Tyreek Hill.
That's true.
Second wide receiver.
Tyreek Hill. He was a what?
He's second wide receiver.
That's not true. You got Keenan Allen. You got DeAndre Hopkins. You got Antonio Brown. Yeah. You got Adam Thielen. Yeah, for sure.
Cooper Kupp.
Tyreek Hill. Who you guys are winning offensive player of the year, Jeff?
I got Ty Gurley.
Ty Gurley. Yeah. Ty Gurley had a hell of a year, man. Hell of a year. Incredible season, man. Absolute workhorse for the Rams, for sure. I got AB, man.
Not mad at that.
I got Antonio Brown, man.
Yeah.
If you do an average of his stats, if he would have maintained things, he would have been number one in receptions, number one receiving yards, for sure. He played a whole 4 games. Yeah, for sure. I got to go with AB, man, with that. I think he's the best wide receiver we've seen since who?
He got one more year. You can take sense out of.
I'm telling you, man.
He got one more year where he's
one of those Megatron years was crazy, but Marvin Harrison, before Marvin Harrison, is it?
Speak on Marvin Harrison lightly, though.
No, for sure. And then listen, all nice things come out.
All right,
for sure. Yeah. Well, most definitely. AB, man, he's just had a great year, 5 years in a row, 100 catches. So. What about you, Weezy? AB. Yeah, for sure. It's just one of those things with him, man. He's the best player on the team. Went 13-3. After what they went through.
It's a regular season award. Keep it in perspective.
No, and that's what we have to say, too. Because, but in turn, best player.
Yeah.
Team went through a lot. Injuries. One of the players didn't come out for the anthem. It was just a lot going on in the locker room, man, from Shazier being hurt. It's a lot. So in turn for him to play the way he played, man, my guy. Second award, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now, my prediction, show 186, was Deshaun.
Do it, Jim.
And he threw 13 touchdowns, threw 22 picks.
Yeah, we go.
22.
22.
That's not average to why. 22 points.
Yeah. Jeff.
22.
Well, who was your prediction?
My prediction, I had a toss-up between Dalvin Cook and Leonard Fournette.
Okay.
Safe
picks.
Solid choices.
Safe picks.
Yeah.
Very safe. What about Weezy? Who was Weezy's pick?
Weezy had Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. Another hot take.
That was a hot take because the Thursday night game.
Call it what you want.
Sure.
Yeah, you admitted to it on the show.
Most definitely. But you think about injuries killed the actual field for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Dalvin Cook torn ACL. Corey Davis, John Ross, Mike Williams combined to miss 29 games and neither scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Corey Davis. Yeah. So who do you have winning this award? Alvin Kamara.
Solid.
Can't go wrong with that, man. The thing is, he had a slow start.
It's a tell it to. Go ahead, I'll let you finish.
With him having that slow start, Kareem Hunt, who I picked as my winner, consistently played at a level that would grant him to be the Offensive Rookie of the Year in my eyes, mainly because, Jeff, he did not share the backfield with another player. And the other player was Sharshandrick West, but come on. It's Mark.
The reason why he didn't play that backfield because Alvin Kamara plays in a different system with coach. With that coach. That's what that coach
Yeah, I mean,
and they're running, and the Saints running backfield was in shambles.
Oh, yeah.
At the beginning, they had AP there for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
Mark Ingram was still there. So
I guarantee if he played for injury, he would have shared the backfield. I guarantee.
Who's that, Kareem Hunt?
Yeah, if Alvin Kamara played in Kansas City, he would share the backfield with Kareem.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, but that's debatable.
I
But
think it's just a tale of two halves of the season.
Yeah,
with these two
that's
players.
true.
You know what I mean? You can't go wrong either one.
Yeah.
Kamara finished great. He didn't start as well as Kareem Hunt did. Kareem Hunt started out of this world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just I went with Kareem Hunt myself. I'm not mad at Kamara at all.
no, you can't for sure. Kamara will get some. It really because they say they don't take any regular season. It's just all regular season.
Yeah.
But going into the postseason, he playing and they're going a little further than them going one and done. How they do. Kareem Hunt, man, had a great start, 5-0. Then they lost games in the middle. They went 4-0 their last 4 games. So I don't know. I like Kareem Hunt a little bit more. Number 3, Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh.
Now, my prediction on show 186 was Joey Bosa.
Mm-hmm.
Who was yours?
I have Von Miller.
Yeah.
Who did I have? J.J. Watt.
You have Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner. For sure.
Hey, Bob Wagner played ball though.
Yeah.
Bob Wagner, one of the best guys in the league.
Yeah, he is. There's no question. First team All-Pro.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
a bad pick, but I dropped the ball on that here.
It's 3. It's 3 balls.
this time.
Who you have as your Defensive Player of the Year this year?
Calais Campbell.
Calais Campbell, for sure.
Solid.
The thing is with Calais Campbell, go ahead. No, you got it.
Go ahead.
No, what's the thing?
This is the thing with Calais Campbell.
For 14 seconds, what's the thing?
Yes.
So,
He ain't
this
gone.
is the thing. Ngoku got 12 sacks on that front line. Malik Jackson, he got 9. That's Saxonville. Like, it's easy to go get buckets when you got other people.
Hell nah.
I'm telling you.
Hell nah.
I'm
Calais Campbell, no, sir.
He's a
Bob.
beast. I'm not saying, but just think about it. You're playing on a basketball team. Now, I average 20. Jeff averages 20.
That's because you can't double team nobody on that line.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Who fought? That's a good job by him.
So
His
what I'm
agent
saying
doing a
is,
good deal.
but you got players like Aaron Donald, who had 11 sacks, and he missed 2 games.
He didn't show up in the big time. He didn't show up last night.
This is a regular season award. That's what we talking about, right?
I'm about to follow Victor because he did make some plays last night.
Yeah, Aaron Donald's a beast. He's the best interior defensive lineman in
He
the
didn't get 4
NFL.
sacks in one game.
Yeah, and I
Calais
get
Campbell
that. DeMarcus Lawrence has just as many sacks.
So I had Aaron Donald, but
Yeah.
I understand your argument though. Like I really do. But I don't. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It's a lot taken away from because that offensive line, defensive line is so dominant.
Yeah.
You can't double team.
No, dude.
You can't.
You got Malik Jackson. You got Ngoku. You have Calais Campbell. And you also, don't forget, they traded to get, what's the kid that played for y'all? They went to Auburn. What's his name?
Our guy?
Yeah, they traded. Y'all traded to get him.
And they got your boy in that line too.
You got Dante Fowler. Look at that, man. You got Poslunsky, and then you have
He's a
the 2
former
best
player, too.
cornerbacks. Yeah,
That
for sure.
hurt, man.
Yeah,
Paul was my guy.
And that was my fantasy team defense. That's my fantasy defense too.
yeah.
Paul was my
For sure.
guy, man. He's a solid linebacker.
Yeah, Marcel Darius. That's what we're
Yeah,
talking about.
I know that's my
Yeah,
favorite one.
you just want to talk about it. Yeah, but now you look at that team, man. You say, man, dude, you can't get. Come on now, you can't double team anybody on that front line. That's a crazy defensive line.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
for sure, DeMarcus Lawrence had 14.5 sacks. I think this is the most difficult award to hand out all season
Because
because
what you're looking for.
that's it.
Just know what you're looking
For sure, most definitely. Let's move on to Defensive Rookie of the Year. My prediction for show 186 was T.J. Watt. What about you? That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
for.
It ain't bad. Nobody was talking about that.
I had Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett. That's not bad. Yeah, he had a good year.
What I
Who was
had?
with?
He had TJ Watt.
Yeah, for sure. Because I said it first.
Bullshit.
Yeah, man. Listen, I said it first.
You
Just saying.
gave me nothing the whole damn.
Yeah, I'm just
What
saying.
he got?
Who you guys for your defensive
Marshawn Lattimore.
Rookie of the Year? Yeah, listen. Marshawn Lattimore. This is the thing about Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh God.
So, I'm just saying. I'm just playing
My
devil's advocate.
take. It's easy to pick him. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm just what I'm saying.
I think it's a solid pick.
Yeah, no, I never said there's anything wrong with it.
Not yet.
This
Go
is the
ahead.
thing. Marshawn Lattimore, he was not. Listen, they asked him to do everything.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yes.
But there was a cornerback in Buffalo that played in 98% of the snaps on defense. His name is Tre'Davious White.
Yeah.
He is the defensive rookie of the year. It ain't no question. Lockdown. He was in 98% of the snaps. You know what Marshawn Lattimore played? 72. That's a big difference. He's out there every play, every snap.
Okay.
Tre'Davious is a game changer.
Oh my God. Yeah, but listen, Marshawn Lattimore, he was supposed to come to Florida. So in turn, hell yeah, I missed. You gotta think about it. It was him. I don't even want to talk about it. Never mind. I ain't gonna do it. Make me mad. But yeah, no, for sure. He had 4 picks. So give me Tre'Davious White.
I got Tre'Davious.
Yeah. You keeping a homer like that?
I mean, I didn't want to, but it's my. I mean, he make plays, and he's my guy.
No, Marshawn Lattimore, he might fuck around being for real, like player. Ain't no question.
No lie.
No, I like him for sure. Breakout player of the year.
Here we go.
My prediction on show 186 was Vernon Hargraves. Yeah.
I mean, mine wasn't no better.
Yeah, what was yours?
I had Jameis Winston.
So we were believing.
Ooh,
we were believing in that Tampa Bay.
I almost get that too. I say.
Yeah. Who did you say?
Jared Cook.
Ooh.
God. But you had such good reasoning behind it, though. Your reason behind it was that
Derek Carr.
It was Derek Carr, and because they had Cooper and my man Crabtree.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Not now.
It looked crazy, man. Looked crazy. Like, he played good late in the season.
Yeah, he did.
He did, though, for real. Yeah,
that whole team just underperformed.
Yeah, no, for sure. So who we have as today's winner? You want to go first, Jeff?
Sure. Case Keenum.
Case Keenum.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Listen.
I don't see.
Yeah. Case Keenum might get some MVP votes. No bullshit.
Yeah, just on the strength.
Yeah.
Not on the strength. He was the best quarterback the second half of the season.
Somebody gonna overpay for Case Keenum?
Something serious. Who would have predicted for Case Keenum to finish near the league in every statistical category?
Everyone over for quarterback.
Dude, he was on the verge of being benched when Teddy Two Gloves came back.
Really?
Yeah. Came in through 4 touchdowns.
Wasn't none of that.
Rap. Listen, on his final 6 games, Keenum was second in completion percentage, first in touchdown to interception ratio, second in passer rate. Come on now.
That was your pick too?
Hell yeah. Who's your pick for breakout player?
Adam Thielen.
Ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
No, it ain't.
Thielen Lee.
Don't talk us.
Thielen Lee. I see you, Thielen Lee. Nah, but for sure, my boy Case Keenum, man. He gonna ball. He's gonna go somewhere.
Adam Thielen is a Pro Bowler.
Case Keenum, Washington Redskins. Book it.
So what's Kirk Cousins going?
Denver.
That's trouble. Ain't got no wide receiver out there though.
Yeah, no, for sure. Comeback player of the year. And my prediction on show 186, you guys go back and check that out. It's J.J. Watt. Who'd you have?
I had Beast Mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah, I had Beast Mode.
Sure. Yeah.
And Weezy had Beast Mode and Keenan Allen.
You gonna do both?
I had to. Can't lose with that.
Who you got as your winner, Weezy? We'll go there with you, Kurt.
Keenan Allen. Who I traded away for nothing.
You ain't traded away for nothing.
Yeah.
Traded away into a championship.
Hey, 2 league Weez.
I want it.
Yeah.
2 chip Weez.
How long you gonna hold on to that, champ?
Oh man, as far as long as I can. As long as I can. We'll probably get through.
Find a way to slide, yeah. What about you, Jeff?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen, for sure. Mine was Earl Thomas, man.
Not mad at that.
Kirk played at a high level. Seemingly every other Seahawks defensive player left with injuries throughout the season. He usually stuffs the stat sheet. He did again this year, coming off a big-time injury. For him to play the way he played, man, he'll be gone. He's leaving. They say Cam might not play again.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, so that team's going to be blown up, man.
Marshawn, they get 2 championships. That's one of the greatest. Yeah, man.
Michael Bennett's going to be gone. He's going to be gone. It's crazy. But Keenan Allen, though, listen, what he did in that second half of the season.
Hurt me.
That was what they always wanted to see.
No, for
That was
sure.
the player they always wanted to see, right?
Yeah.
Hurt
Man,
me.
I'm telling you what. Yeah, bro. Move on to number 7, the sophomore slump. My prediction on show 186 was Dak Prescott. What about you, Jeff?
Dak Prescott.
Is it a clean sweep?
Yes, it was.
Oh, Weezy too?
Weezy had Dak Prescott.
Okay. So who's today's winner?
Dak Prescott.
What'd you say? Who's that, Weezy?
Dak.
Oh, I think it's a clean sweep. If you look at those completion percentage, Jeff, 2017. Listen. 2016 was 67%. This year, 62%. Last year, 3,600 passing yards, 3,300 this year. 22 touchdowns, 23 last year. 13 picks this year, 4 picks last year. It's tape on this kid now. There's no...
He had to win games.
Yeah.
That's default though, guys.
He regressed miserably.
No, not miserably.
Miserably.
His numbers wasn't that far off. Like
He should have
like,
been. They gave him the rookie of the year.
Yeah.
And he should have been the rookie of the year.
He played without the best running back.
He was playing in Yeezys. You know what I'm saying? They felt
That had
like,
nothing to do with him, Jack. He played without Zeke for the 6 games, guys.
Man, dude.
That's a lot.
When Zeke was playing, he was playing like ass.
No.
Yeah, man.
Did Dez really fall off that much, or does he not have a
Oh,
quarterback?
this can separate. This cannot separate anymore.
Man, you was crazy. He can't. He's getting double teamed every time, dog.
Dez can't separate anymore.
That's
my guy.
Look, Dez is open. That dude just can't get
I can't
the
believe
ball.
you said that.
Dez is open.
No.
Dez be open. He just, I'm telling you, they're shadowing him, man. He needs another wide receiver.
No more.
I'm telling you, he needs another wide receiver.
Let
me tell you something about that. He better fix that. He better fix it fast. Yeah. I'm telling you. Because he's a low-end starter this year. And he'll get on track. He'll get his ass smooth out of there.
That Dallas Heat is something different. It's like New
crazy.
York playing in New York.
Come on now. Yeah. Next award is a fall-off player of the year. My prediction on show 186 was Jay Ajayi. Mm-hmm. What about you, Joe?
He's hard on Jay Ajayi.
Oh, yeah, he's trash. And he is trash.
Anyway, I hate Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, you hate Kirk Cousins. Who's Weezy?
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. Yeah, for
I won that one, right?
Yeah. Jay Ajayi had 1 touchdown this year.
Damn.
I'm keeping with that one. And I'm sticking with that one. For sure.
Even with the trade.
Yeah, 1 touchdown. With the trade. And he got the touchdown with the Eagles.
Yeah. It still never took over that backfield like he was supposed
to. Hell no. People, this is the thing. Dude, Jay Ajayi was going higher in fantasy football drafts than Todd Gurley. Yeah. Easy.
Yeah. Woo. I'm coming off them 200, what is it, 200 games?
Yeah, I knew that was fool's gold,
Todd
dog.
Gurley, man.
Yeah, he had a couple of decent games, but, dog, come on, man. He's trash. What about you, Joe?
I had James Winston.
Ooh, that hurt me. You can't talk about my dog like that. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that team's supposed to be playing right now, man.
That hurt me, yeah.
That team's supposed to be playing.
He got everything to do with him. The defense didn't show up neither, though.
He had some games. He had some games that were.
And this is a contract year. He did this in a contract year.
Tampa Bay got decision to make.
They on the clock.
So who's the better quarterback?
Let them go. Let them go if they want to. Let them go if they want to.
Give him whatever he wanted, Buffalo. Give him whatever.
That's too cold. He can't play.
Nah, whatever he wants.
Too cold.
Just start eating W's up there. We cool. Just don't eat no W's in Buffalo.
See that is?
Yeah.
Come on.
He lost his team. He lost his team right there.
What about you, Willie?
I had like 3 players.
Oh man.
You gonna pick one?
He said James. I'm gonna say Blake Bortles.
Yeah. This is the thing. When did he? What's the other one that you got?
I had James.
And you said it was like 3 players.
And I had Derek Carr too.
Go Derek Carr. Because everybody at the table knew that Blake Bortles was going to be ass this year. So we're going to go with Derek Carr. Pick that one for you. Yeah, because Derek Carr, listen. What? Yeah. Nah, for real. Like, listen, we knew what Blake Bortles was when we got there. Yeah. This is my guy. I like Blake Bortles. Yeah, no. He got drafted. That was my guy. Okay. And in turn, he regressed.
Something serious.
He rushed for 60 yards today.
He rushed for more yards than threw for, I believe.
That's disgusting.
You gotta win.
But look at the wideouts he got. He got Diddy Westbrook. He got Marquise Lee. He got who else he got? The boy Allen Robinson. Come on, man. You can't. Allen Robinson be so pissed. Have you ever watched that game?
Yeah.
Dog, he be like open. He be so open. Yeah. He cannot get him that damn ball. But yeah, for sure. What about Coach of the Year, Jeff? My prediction on show 186 was Anthony Lynn with the Chargers.
I had Mike Tomlin.
That's good.
What I have?
Mike Malarkey.
Ben McAdoo. But that was understandable. With that team they had on paper, man, that team should, I get it. That should have been what the Eagles are.
Yeah, but shit.
Damn. In high school, you were the man, homie.
As we had, was about 9. You missed about 8 of them, John. I missed a couple too.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, for sure. What about Coach of the Year this year?
I got my man from the Rams.
Yeah, Sean McVay. Yeah, that's the consensus, right?
Yeah.
First modern. Yeah, for sure. Last in scoring offense to first.
Team.
Yeah. Last to first, dog. Yeah. Last to first, dog.
That's Jeff Fisher's team.
That's man.
Prove what the
hell he doing. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. We be quick to praise somebody, but let me tell you something. Jack Del Rio got out of there.
Nah,
He got out of there.
Jack
Del
Rio
Rio
didn't get fired. What's called took that job?
Gruden
took that
wanted-
job.
He said he wanted to come back.
Yeah,
And
Jack Del Rio didn't get fired. You can't fire that man.
Nah, they fired the hell out of him.
I know, but what he did last year, he had one base. He didn't get fired.
You think it was a conversation had? And Gruden
Yeah.
said, "Nah, I'll come back." He's like, "Let's go ahead and do this.
We're going to Las
Vegas.
Vegas. And,
We gotta make a splash."
Yeah.
And he's a splash.
Yeah.
Number 10, the NFL MVP. My prediction on show 186. Like I always get, and I get got every damn year.
Cam
Ben
Newton.
Roethlisberger.
Nah, speak him.
What about you?
I had Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. Hey man.
That was a good
Hey,
pick.
that's a good pick. That's a good pick. For sure.
Russell tried to do everything he could.
He tried, man. Most definitely. Who was Weezy's pick?
That car.
God, dog. Oh my goodness.
You believe in the Raiders, then you.
They let me down. They let the hood
Yeah,
down.
most definitely.
God dang, we.
That hurt me. I wish you would have said that. You should have said somebody else.
That's what he said, bro.
I know, but shit, lie sometimes. You gotta lie sometimes for you what? Golly, I lie for you for real. I lie for putting my homeboy. Go ahead.
Now, today's winner.
I don't know where that came from.
Me neither.
I was gonna let you keep going.
Yeah,
too.
for sure. Yeah, you ain't never lie for me. It's a two-man. Why you touch me, boy? You like the camera ain't on.
Camera's always on.
Always on. It was always on.
It's a two-man race, right? When you say AB going down,
Yeah.
Carson Wentz going down,
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson going down. Two-man race between Brady and Gurley. Who you pick, Weezy?
Todd Gurley.
Pick Todd Gurley. What about you, Joe?
I got Gurley.
This is the thing. For a non-quarterback to win NFL MVP, they have to have a one of those seasons that were like an Isaiah Thomas had last year, like something we've never seen,
Like a triple double.
like a triple double or something like that, for sure. Yeah, but Isaiah Thomas made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, we could do
They should have won the playoff game.
Yeah, for sure. You see what I'm saying? So
It's a regular season award.
it is
guys.
it's air quotes regular season. This is the thing.
Okay.
Todd Gurley had a great season,
Sure.
but it's something we've seen 1,300 yards. We've seen 13 touchdowns. We've seen people with 2,000 all-purpose yards,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So it's not to the point where
He called the shot too, by the way.
He said he's gonna kill
He
this
said,
shit.
he said he's gonna get those 2,000 all-purpose yards.
He
He
did.
called it before the end.
Something to say.
You know what I mean?
Something to say. Brady had 32 touchdowns, 4,500 passing yards, 8 picks, 64% completion percentage, 32 touchdowns, man. So in turn, it's one of those things.
Even after that rocky start they had.
And he lost his number 1 wide receiver. So, come on now. You're throwing Chris Hogan.
I mean, I totally with it. I can
Yeah.
see it, you know,
I just don't think that Todd Gurley did enough
to just take top,
to
take
take
a quarterback.
to take a quarterback out of it.
I got
Only person that I think if AB plays 17 games or 16
now
games,
we got an argument.
then we got to
I think Carson would play 17 games. We got to argue.
True.
If he held up for 17 games, I think it does go to Carson.
Yeah, for sure. But Brady, number 1 team in the conference. Come on, man. It's hard to take it away from him, for sure. Now, what we're going to do now, rapid fire, is go through the division winners, predictions right or wrong,
Okay.
for each of the actual divisions. We'll start with the NFC East. My prediction on show 186 was the Giants.
We all had the Giants.
And the real winner was the Eagles.
Ooh.
So we missed that one.
Do it, Jeff.
NFC North. Prediction on show 186 for me was the Packers.
We all had the Packers.
And the real winner was the Vikings.
My goodness, we were
NFC South.
Jesus.
Show 186 was the Bucks.
I had Tampa. Weezy got it though. He had the Saints.
Weezy had the Saints.
Weezy had the Saints.
There you go, Weezy.
But his reason behind it,
What was the reason?
he just said, I got the Saints.
That's about right.
He said Drew Reed.
Drew Reed, yeah. NFC West. Prediction on show 186 was the Seahawks.
We all had the Seahawks.
The real winner was the Rams. I think no one would have picked that one.
Yeah.
AFC East. Prediction on show 186 was the Patriots.
Pats.
Patriots one more time. AFC North. Prediction on show 186.
Across the board.
Steelers. AFC South. Prediction on show 186. The Texans. For me.
Weezy and I had the Tigers.
nobody
Real
picked
winner?
Jaguars.
Jaguars. Yeah, for sure. AFC West. Prediction on show 186 was the Chiefs. Across the board, I assume.
No, Weezy
Really?
had the Chargers.
The Chargers.
Yeah. And I had the Chiefs.
I had the Chiefs as well. So, and my Super Bowl matchup prediction on show 186 was the Seahawks versus the Steelers.
Okay.
What about you, Jeff?
Mine was Hawks Pats.
Hawks
The
Pats.
trilogy.
And Weezy.
I picked the old school. I remember that one.
Who you pick?
Cowboys, Steelers.
Nah, yeah, Giants versus Pittsburgh.
Oh my goodness!
We did another show, did another podcast. You remember that one? Did something. So predictions for it was maybe the mid-season. I don't know.
Yeah, something like
prediction for what else? All right. So what are our predictions for Super Bowl 52? You want to go first, Weezy?
I get go ahead.
Go ahead, Joe.
Give me Falcons Steelers.
Falcons still. Okay. Weezy?
Minnesota Titans.
Not for real.
Minnesota Titans.
Damn. Okay.
I have the Saints versus the Steelers.
Okay.
There we go.
Minnesota Titans.
Shout out to
Weezy,
That's
man.
on him, man.
God, that's
That's-
boy, you jumped off a cliff.
Man,
All
he
the way.
dead. You remember when Trevor on
Trevor!
Fresh Prince? Hillary, will you marry? That was you, bro. And that's another one in the book.
So chase that now.
Let us know what y'all think, man. You know, as far as predictions, MVP, offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, rookie of the year. Let me know what y'all think, man. Catch us at Full Sport Press on all social media. Don't forget to give us a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page.
Yeah.
Please rate and subscribe.
Absolutely.
But more important, don't forget to tell a friend, man.
To tell a friend.
Tell all the friends.
To tell the friends, man, that you know what about that Full Sport Press podcast. I was about to get you, Wiz. I'll let it go. For sure. What we got for the week?
I'm Titans all week, baby.
Titans all week.
Titans all week.
Yeah.
Tighten up.
Ready for basketball, man.
Man,
LeBron James.
I've been waiting for basketball.
I'm just ready. I'm ready to stop caring about football and just watch basketball.
Most definitely, man. Another one in the books, man.
Yeah.
Catch y'all next week.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.